This is Ultimate Soccer with Soccer Steve.
And welcome back in. I hope you're having a great day. I tell you, man, days to do are getting few, and the World Cup is right on the doorstep. 11 days to go, and you got to say, like, are you excited? No, really, are you excited for it? Because I am. I tell you, every 4 years it comes along. It seems 4 years is too long to wait, but I got to tell you, in all the years that I've been experiencing World Cups, I think 4 years is the perfect distance between the cups. Infantino wants to make it every 2 years. Get a head check on that one. Who wants the World Cup every 2 years? You want to make it like a regular competition? The World Cup is not a regular competition. The World Cup is the competition. So why do you want it to come around so quickly? I'll tell you what, Infantino in FIFA has changed so many things recently and in short time in the game. I'm not a fan of his. I think he needs to stop changing the game. I'm just going to say with the VAR has not made the football, the soccer, any better. I'll tell you this, do you want to celebrate twice for a goal? Because that's what people are doing in the world right now, thanks to Infantino. You get to celebrate the goal again. That's not good. That means it wasn't correct the first time. So there's just one little side trait from VAR. Gets the decision right or wrong, I care less. It's how it's really changed the game of viewing the game of football. That's the real damage done. I don't want to celebrate twice. In fact, if I have to celebrate a goal twice, I'm a little bit angry that I've got to celebrate it because you at FIFA and in the VAR situation, you can't get it right. The reason why I'm touching this is because you're going to have a lot of headaches at the World Cup with the VAR. Watch it happen. Anyway, right now, we're talking about the group phase, and each team in those groups is hoping to get to the round of 16. There's only going to be two teams getting out of each group. You know that. As you file through this video, you're going to see, with a little bit of lovely music, the two teams from each group that I think are going to go through. And no, I'm not going to tell you who's going to win the World Cup because that's there. If you didn't catch that, oof, there's a lot of good tips on that one. That shows you the complete World Cup. Round of 16 to the final and exactly who's going to win it. So there you go. I want to hear from you guys. I really do want to hear from you. Like, subscribe and share. Like, subscribe and share to everybody, everywhere. Pass it to your mates. They're going to love this, please. And I'm asking now, we got to go. We got to go. I need your help. Let's get this done. Pass it around. And I mean, pass it around, guys. Come on. Pass it around. Let's get there. Let's get there. But here's the deal. The round of 16 coming after the group phase. I'll give you the round of 16 tips close to the round of 16. But there's no point giving you the round of 16 before it happens because, let's say, some of those big teams, your Germanys, your Englands, your France, your Belgium, Brazil, some of those teams might not make it. So we'll talk about the round of 16 once we get there. Something else we're going to be talking about very soon, keep it here, is Bahrain and Japan, the two friendly games, November 11th, November 17th. We're going to be talking about them with pre-games. They're already in the can, already been made, ready for your viewing. Bring it back here in a couple of days. And also, we got to say, we got loads of great coming programs too. And loads of great programs during World Cup, i.e. daily during the World Cup. So more reasons to come back to Ultimate Soccer daily during the World Cup and in the build-up to the World Cup. We're going to be bringing you some shows that no one else is bringing and topics and themes that no one else is touching. So, I'm not going to tell you what they are. Every day is going to be a surprise as we move through. Bring it to Ultimate Soccer Show. And I've got to say, there's one sad piece of news we have to touch as we go out. And that is the news about Maxime Crepeau. Let's all just stop for a second and say thanks to Maxime. It's not the end of the line. It's a terrible, terrible injury that he had. And I got my own thoughts on how that injury came around. Just a quick one. Never sell your keeper short on a back pass. Because Maxime needed that ball to come in fast. And that slowness of the ball from the defender, who didn't get great purchase, only added to the little amount or lack of time for Maxime to get to that ball. You look at that again, you'll see that I'm talking sense. And it's a sad day for Canada, sad day for Maxime. It's a sad day for LAFC, but they finished champions. Maxime's a champion. He'll be back next year. They're saying 12 months. Listen, I broke my leg exactly like he did in a game. I was out for 6 weeks before I got to training. I was out another 6 weeks during training. And literally 3 months later, I was back on the park playing again. The only thing that I had a problem with, which is what everybody has a problem with, is when you break your leg, you come back in the game. You don't know whether you're going to be good enough again. You don't know whether your leg's going to be strong enough. You don't know whether you've got the balls to take that tackle. And the first time someone nails you full on, that builds your confidence. So there's a lot of things that go along in breaking your leg that takes such a long time to get you back to the game. But anyway, Maxime Crepeau, I love the guy. He's a great Canadian. Let's wish him well. And let's hope that he's on the plane to Qatar with Canada as well as part of the team. Not part of the playing core. Not part of the squad. But part of the team. I.e. going with the squad. Not a named player, but he has played for Canada. And he's also played in qualifying. So he deserves to get on the plane and go to Qatar as a fan of the team. Yeah? Tell me what you think about that. Would you have Maxim go with the crowd? Would you have him sit on the plane? Would you have him be next to the players during the games? Or would you say, no, let's get the next guy in, which is probably James Pantemis, Montreal. He's probably the next guy to fill that slot. And like I say, Alphonso Davies, do not worry about Alphonso Davies. He'll be fine. But as for Maxime, much love. Let's wish him well. Get well soon, my friend. And hey, you know what? It's a sad day. Now check out the predictions, and I'll see you on the next show, which is going to be a lot of interesting stuff about Bahrain, Japan. After that, Canada's secret weapon. And when we get past that one, we'll be literally on the doorstep of the World Cup. Tell you guys, I'm getting excited. I hope you are too. And hey, down below, let's get together. Let's get it going. Let's start getting excited. And come on, days to do with getting few, and the World Cup is right in front of you. Cheers, guys.
The Ultimate Soccer Show. Join me, listen, you'll love it. Everybody does.